Okay, Alejandro Aranda,
Hey,
welcome to ABC7.
Hey.
And thanks for paying us a visit.
of course.
Of course, all of us here in LA, we're rooting for you. All Vista LA fans, we're rooting for you as well.
Thank you.
You were the runner-up, but you really are a winner in so many different ways. I mean, can you talk about your American Idol experience just as a whole?
Yeah. I think the whole American Idol experience, well, for me, it was kind of different compared to a lot of other people that get on the show. For me, it was kind of pushing me out of my element, kind of like with a bunch of cameras in your face and producers telling you and asking you so many questions and different ways of how your story can be, and they just want to get more of you out there. And for me, I'm very to myself, so it was very hard for me to really get that.
Yeah.
So I think for the show, it pushed me out of my shell, and not only that, I met so many great people on the show, and like everybody on that team and everybody on that show is completely professional, and they're so awesome. So I think as a whole, I feel like it was a really great experience, and I feel like I needed to go through it, so it was great.
So before the show, you were unknown, playing music
Yeah.
in the streets of Pomona.
Yeah.
Talk about going back to Pomona and now being a recognized, full-fledged musician
Yeah.
for everyone.
I think going back to Pomona was very heartwarming, because of course, like I used to play like the spots called DBA 256. I would play around at O'Donovan's. I'd play at certain bars there in Pomona, and I used to play to like 2 to 3 people and some friends and stuff. And I think going back, it was very surreal, and it was I felt super grateful. It was awesome.
Uh-huh. And I know that on the show they gathered a bunch of kids from the community. Talk about hearing them play your music.
Yeah.
That was a moment for you.
Yeah, when those kids sang my song, I was like holding back so much tears. It was amazing. And it's just like the sense of community when you have to start young, and you have to always support people that are kids, and they're growing up, and they should be fully creative and fully be able to speak their minds and fully able just to do whatever they want, And I think when I made that song too, I was very in a low place in my life, and for those kids to be singing that song, and going back to my hometown, and it was just like a full range of emotions I was going through my mind, so it was crazy good.
Is it awkward having people come up to you acting like they know you?
Yeah, it's super awkward, when you get people coming up to you and saying like, "Hey, Alejandro," like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "Hey," like I don't know how to continue this conversation. But I mean, it's awesome though. It's like kind of a different kind of feeling. I'm not used to it, but I think every person that I've encountered and every person that's came up to me has been very loving. So I have nothing but good things to say about it.
And so you're really embraced by the Latino community in Pomona.
Yeah.
And that's one of the great things about you, among so many others, is that as a Latino, you're really showing that Latinos are just as American as anybody else, and that we all have very different experiences and influences. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I think being a Latino and I think music just thrives just within all of our blood, basically, and we all should be treated the same. And I think within my community, especially in Pomona, it's very loving. It's very awesome knowing that we all are being supported and surrounded by music. And I feel like that very much hit my heart more than anything. So I think I'm very proud to be who I am, and we all should be.
Now, on the show, Ryan Seacrest mentioned that your music was ready for radio play, and even mentioned playing it on Kiss FM. Are you going to hold him to that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if Ryan wants to play my songs for Kiss FM, that would be awesome. I mean, him even just saying that means a lot to me, so it's great. Yeah.
So I know it's been a whirlwind, and so what's next? What can we expect from you?
So I'm going to be going on tour in July. It's going to be, it's going to be great. I'm going to play a few dates. I'm going to be doing all that. I'm going to put out a single, and then I'm going to put out an album, and hopefully continue to do that. Just keep surrounding myself around music and keep pushing forward.
And talk about your tour. Are you going to be here in LA? When are you going to be here?
Yeah. I think I'm playing. It's like the last tour date. I'm playing in Pomona, so it's going to be at the Glass House. So you should come out to that. It's going to be absolutely insane.
Okay. So where can people follow you on social media so they can keep up with you?
Yeah, on social media, it's going to be at Scary Pool Party. I know it's a funny name, but that's on all my social medias. So just give me a follow, and let's all get through it. I don't even know what that means, but
all right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for stopping by, and
of course,
we wish you luck. This LA wishes you luck.
Thank you.
And hope to see more of you.
Thanks, man.
All right. Thanks.